Good evening, ladies. I am Stefan Lindvall, the Chief Executive Officer at Multitech Systems. You're all tonight being recognized for your outstanding accomplishments and influence in technology and IoT. This year's class of award winners are all great examples of successful women making a difference at their workplaces and in the industry. I hope that your accomplishments will inspire more women to join the technology industry. Although circumstances prevent us from getting together face-to-face this year, I hope that has provided you an opportunity to invite your friends, family, and colleagues to share this great moment. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are so excited to honor all of you tonight. I would like to take this moment just to congratulate all of you. We know women make up less than 50% of the workforce. If we dig deeper, we find 29% of senior management roles are held by women, which is the highest number we have on record. We are making progress, ladies. Feel good about that. But here's some more good news. 87% of global businesses have at least one woman in a senior management role. I think that number should be 100%, but I digress. I understand that. But here's where we need to do more work. We are in desperate need of more women to fill leadership roles, specifically in technology. While roughly 43% of human resource directors are women, only 16% are CIOs. Despite this, women continue to prove they have the skill sets to lead. Harvard Business Review shows that women tend to score higher than men in many leadership skills. These include resilience, taking initiative, practicing self-development, displaying high integrity and honesty, inspiring others and motivating others, building relationships, bold leadership, establishing stretch goals, collaboration and teamwork, connecting to the outside world, communicating powerfully, and solving problems and analyzing issues. We could go on, but most importantly, let's even talk about innovation. This is where you, the 2020 women of technology, come in. Even during this COVID crisis, women have been carrying much of the burden for the housework, caregiving, homeschooling, and doing their own work. But that is why we need to all lean in together and celebrate this year's winners and what they have accomplished, and celebrate all of the previous year's winners. We need to rejoice. We need to celebrate all of these special moments. Each year, Connected World compiles nominations submitted by the industry and researched by the editors. Winners are chosen by a group of peers within the industry. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize this year's judges. The 2020 judges are Kiva Allgood of Ericsson, Hannah Becca of Traxons, Sarah Brown of Multitech, Nadine Sino of Tybox, Susan Dalton of GCP Applied Technologies, Tracy Dixon of Multitech, Colleen Ekus of AT&T, Annette Evans of Trimble, Kimberly Green Kerr of an independent consultant, Poonan Gupta of ICA, Erica Kempfel of Ford, Silva Liu of uBlocks, Pamela McCauley of the University of Central Florida, Kathleen Mitford of PTC, Lisa Park, AT&T, Jan Peterson of XC Spec, Joe Peterson of Clarify 360, Beverly Ryder of Hitachi, Leanne Riles of Able Device, and Jennifer Snyder of Lavongo, and Cami Zimmer of Glimpse. Now it's in its 8th year, we find the women of technology have a few things in common. You are beautiful, you are smart, and you are change makers. You are powerful. You are trailblazers and innovators, and you are humble, emphatic, yet truthful and decisive. You bring something truly unique to the role of leader. I want you to take just a moment to think about all that you have done, all that you have accomplished. And I couldn't honor all of you tonight without the support of our amazing partners, Hitachi, Multitech, and T-Mobile.
Hi, this is Kathleen Mitford, Executive Vice President and Chief Strategy Officer at PTC. I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for being named a 2020 Women in Technology Award winner. You were chosen because of the unique role you play with technology, your company, and your mentorship and support towards other women in the industry and in the community. Your perspective around technology, digital transformation, innovation, and people has landed you a coveted spot as one of the 45 women named for this award. Wow, this is an incredible accomplishment, and you should be very proud. It is because of women like you we can continue to advocate and advance women in technology. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Joe Peterson. I'm the Vice President of Cloud and Security for Clarify 360, and I'm so pleased to congratulate the 2020 Women of Technology Connected World winners. These trailblazing women represent a number of verticals, and each brings her own unique perspective to the rapidly changing world of technology. What these women have in common are two things. The first is their vision to see forward, and the second is to use the technology to bring value to their organizations and the tech space as a whole. Research has found that only 5% of leadership positions in the technology sector are held by women. That's why this award becomes even more important, because it focuses on and represents the accomplishment of these female leaders in the emerging technology space in fields like AI, IoT, security, digital transformation, and other emerging areas. As a recipient of the Women of Technology IoT Award, I am so honored to welcome this class of amazing women.
Good evening, and welcome to Connected World's annual event honoring the top women in technology. My name is Leanne Riles, and as COO of Able Device and a past recipient of this award, I congratulate you all for the hard work and dedication that led to you being named as one of the top female leaders in technology for 2020. There's no doubt that this year has been an unprecedented year, and as we navigate the future ahead, our community and the world around us will rely on the continued vision, leadership, and commitment to others that you all have demonstrated. I look forward to staying connected with each of you and supporting one another in our shared mission to innovate and move technology and the world forward. Best wishes to you all, and enjoy this well-deserved recognition. Thank you and good night.
I'm honored and privileged to welcome such inspiring women leaders to the Women of Technology Virtual Gala. As a former award recipient and judge this year, I want to start by saying congratulations to all of you honorees. After reviewing many applications, I'm inspired by the collective progress that this group has made across respective industries. I want to wish a special congratulations to fellow Lavongo women leaders, Whitney Miro, Dr. Anastasia Toles, and Courtney LeClaire. These three are not only strong proponents of the Lavongo mission and incredibly accomplished in their own right, but they're active role models within the Lavongo Women in Leadership program. Throughout my career, one of my major goals has been to find ways to recognize, celebrate, and empower women leaders such as yourselves. Events like this are incredibly important and a great way to do so. I want to thank each and every one of you for your incredible leadership, continued inspiration, particularly for those of my daughters, and your commitment to supporting fellow women leaders. Congratulations, enjoy the night.
My name is Zimmer, and I'm an executive at a software company called Glimpse. I was presented with a Women in Technology Award in 2018, and I proudly display it on my desk yet today. I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you for being selected for this year's great award. Being a leader in this industry takes a lot of commitment, energy, and dedication, and it also takes a lot of grit, guts, and goodwill. Your inspiration and motivation to those around you is truly something to be recognized for. And as one of the top leaders in this industry, you're paving the path for many, and you truly should be proud. While this year's event is a virtual gathering and celebration, it does not take away from the pride that we all have for you. Heartfelt congratulations to you on this achievement, and welcome to a great circle of women leaders in technology. Let's continue to do great things together.
I'm excited to introduce Alyssa Rapp, CEO of Surgical Solutions and author of Life Hacks, Insights from a Mom, Wife, Entrepreneur, and Executive. And tonight she's going to share 100 awesome life tips. I think one of my favorite life hacks is work hard and play hard. There are many more great ones in the book, and she's going to share those with us tonight. And all of the winners will also be receiving a copy of her book, Compliments of Hitachi. So join me in welcoming our speaker, Alyssa Rapp. Take it away, Alyssa.
Well, hello, everyone, and congratulations on leadership jobs so well done that bring you here today. Special thanks to you, Peggy Smedley, for inviting me to join you on this exciting and special day. What I thought I'd share with you are a few of my leadership and life hacks. I wrote a book last October called Leadership and Life Hacks, my name being Alyssa Rapp. And then during this COVID-19 era, I adapted it and created a companion edition called Hacks from the Brave New World, which are really 19 leadership and 19 life hacks for the COVID-19 era of sheltering in place. And while we don't know when that's going to end, we do know that great leadership always is required, especially in times of crisis. And so I thought I'd share a few of those hacks with you today in order to potentially inspire you as you go forth and conquer from here. So from this notion of leadership, 19 leadership hacks for the COVID-19 era, the first one that I would share with you is this idea of leveraging video technologies in lieu of face-to-face meetings. And in the same way that we're talking on a video right now, the idea of looking at each other in the eye, having a conversation, and really still connecting as people is so much more valuable than dead and flat phone calls when you can't see someone and there's all that risk of multitasking in the bad sense. So leveraging video technologies is leadership hack 1 for the COVID-19 era. Leadership hack 2 is scheduling everything. And scheduling everything is something that I really believe in general. And I have a calendar that's unfortunately or fortunately scheduled to the 15-minute mark. But by creating new routines and putting those routines in a calendar, it helps you maximize your time. And in the more fluid COVID-19 era where there's this hybrid of going into offices and working from home, making sure that we schedule everything keeps us on track and keeps us focused. And I still believe that to be true now more than ever. The hack number 3 is from the original book as well as the companion edition. It's this notion of seeking episodic versus daily balance. It's probably my biggest idea from Leadership and Life Hacks, and in some ways the most iconoclastic. And the idea of seeking episodic balance means that what you're doing is not expecting yourself every day to get it all done. It's literally impossible. I myself try to nail 2 stakeholders a day. I try to be a great mom and a great CEO, or a great wife and a great CEO, or a great mom and a great wife. But I realize that I can't do everything every day. If I woke up every day trying to be the perfect daughter, the perfect board member, the perfect mentor, the perfect wife, the perfect mother, the perfect CEO, the perfect lecturer in management, it would all be a disaster. So I really try to focus on obviously taking care of myself and making sure I can be, put my own oxygen mask on first. And for me, that means working out every day and having an hour to myself to just clear my head. But beyond that, really trying to focus and acknowledge that I'm going to do 2 things or nail 2 stakeholder groups, and thinking about balance and doing everything I need to do for everyone is something to be achieved over several days, which is where the episodic piece comes in. If I widen the aperture of time and I think about balance as something to be achieved over several days, it's much more achievable. In addition, a hack 4 for the COVID-19 era is time to retool that strategic plan. If there were ways to leverage new technologies that you thought about bringing into your core value proposition, no day but today. If there were things you were thinking about ditching that are no longer as relevant, never a better time to be bold, cut costs, cut processes that are unnecessary, and streamline. So retooling a strategic plan is a really as challenging as these times are, this is a great time to do that. Leadership hack 5 for the COVID-19 era is think and act entrepreneurially. And given that you're sitting here, this is probably something you already do, but there will be great winners and great losers from this global pandemic. And companies, big and small, that are able to be nimble, adaptive, and retool those strategic plans and act entrepreneurially seizing new opportunities quickly and nimbly, and also jettisoning what's not working quickly and nimbly. Those are going to be the winners on the other side of this, irrespective of how much heft they brought to the table prior to. Leadership hack 6 for the COVID-19 era is, use the crisis as an excuse to form new habits and even potentially new team building habits. And the reason that matters is in our team, for example, we've started virtual workouts 4 days a week with a handful of us, and then on my leadership team, and then having the video recordings available to everyone in the company. And that's a new habit on a Zoom with a longtime friend and coach of mine, Abdul Silla, that we would have never done had COVID-19 not hit. And it's really been a source of inspiration and connectivity for several of us in the company. And that's a wonderful new habit. And whatever that new habit is for you and your team, this is a great time to start it. Hack 7 is, on a more philosophical note, I think this is a prime time for our country to be making investments to address the public health crisis, whether that's more rapid testing, more rapid access to care, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is the moment. And then on a more narrower point, this idea of leadership hack 8 for the COVID-19 era is, there are going to be strategic opportunities that are a result of the crisis. And on an individual or corporate level, you might be able to seize them. I heard the other day of a developer, a real estate developer who does a lot of construction, who's added a whole new division to his firm, and a woman I know runs it, which is called Refresh. And they're trying to put up walls and refresh homes that are looking for sale or just a quick 3 to 5 year refresh. Because while now that we're all spending all this time in our homes more than we probably had before, this is a perfect time for those kind of projects. Great example of a new strategic opportunity. Leadership hack 9 for the COVID-19 era is over-communicate versus under-communicate. And we do this in my company through email, through Slack, through video town halls, and more. But being in front of people, open, honest, direct, approachable, transparent, these are time-tested truisms for managing through a crisis that you can almost never do too much of. Hack number 10 in this time is to thank your customers. I remember when the pandemic first hit, we sent pizzas out to the frontline healthcare workers in 30 of our accounts, and it was a really powerful way to say thank you. And it never hurts to thank people, just because graciously, kindly, always is appreciated, period, full stop. Hack 11 for the COVID-19 era is turn any value proposition that's physical to digital that you can. We covered that. So if you were doing physical mailers, make them digital in addition to that, et cetera. Hack 12 is load up on great background music. We've had more time to stare at our screens, rightly or wrongly, than we ever wanted to, but you have this also awesome opportunity now, whether at home or in a home office or at your office at work, to not bother people by having some inspiring tunes in the background, as long as it doesn't distract you. I know my team members have been doing that. It's been productive. Hack 13 is acknowledge the fear of COVID-19 and move through it. So we can't respond to this crisis by pretending it isn't scary or pretending we're not emotionally impacted. We all are, but we also can't sit there and get paralyzed by it. We have to find ways to keep putting one foot in front of the other, particularly in the healthcare industry that I'm in with frontline healthcare workers. Hack 14 is that all great ideas start with what if, and never be afraid to ask what if again and again until you find a solution. Hack 15 is if you want people to follow you off the ledge, you better be ready to lead by example. Hack 16 is make sure your team is fully aligned around a goal and set out a specific timeline so everybody is sprinting before, during, and after COVID. That's really important, because that clarity of purpose and a timeline to achieve it is what helps us all move faster and move more in a more streamlined manner. But it's that clarity of focus and clarity of purpose that you set from the top. That's your job within your team and your organization. That's why you're a leader here today. Hack 17 is be generous. I've done randomly generous things for my team, got someone a massage, sent someone extra baby gifts who had a baby, name that tune. Just extra acts of kindness and generosity really are appreciated in this moment of our humanity, I think. Leadership hack 18 is read more books. Selfishly, I'd be grateful if you read mine, but on a selfless note, just whatever's inspiring and speaks to you, great time to read more books. I think that's my number one goal for the first 5 days off I'll take in August after this, since this crisis hit. And in Leadership Hack 19 is to share best practices. So if there are ideas that I've said that resonate with you, feel free to share them. If there are ideas that you have that have worked for you, feel free to share them. And with that, I'll bid you adieu and a congratulations again. And thank you for having me, Peggy. And congrats to all that you've done and all that you'll continue to do. Good luck.
This has been such a wonderful evening. Let's hear a quick message from Sarah Brown from Multitech.
Hello, and welcome to the Women of Technology and IoT Awards. My name is Sarah Brown. I'm Vice President of Marketing at Multitech. Multitech has sponsored these awards for 5 years now, and I've had the opportunity to meet many exceptional women over that time. This year, as you can see, like most of you, I'm attending the banquet from my own living room. The downside, of course, is that I don't get an opportunity to meet you face to face. After reading each of your stories, I was so looking forward to getting to know you. The upside is that this year I get to share the event with my family. I'm especially pleased to have my daughter with me. I hope this virtual event has made it more accessible for you and your families to come together, even with some who wouldn't have been able to join us if we were meeting in person. And that by increasing accessibility in this way, we can extend your positive influence on future women in technology. I want to thank Peggy and her team for conceiving of and creating this platform to recognize all of your accomplishments. I also want to thank our fellow sponsors, Hitachi and T-Mobile, and especially our guest speaker, Alyssa, for joining us to share her wisdom tonight. Most importantly, I want to congratulate each of this year's winners. Thank you for all you do, big and small, upfront and behind the scenes, quantitative and qualitative, both at work and at home. May you continue to inspire others as you have inspired me. Cheers.
And I couldn't honor all of you tonight without the support of my amazing partners, Hitachi, Multitech, and T-Mobile. So let's get started. Now, let's award those in attendance tonight. With experience that includes the launch of products such as the first Apple iPhone, this woman leads her team in developing and delivering technology products. She is a national advisor for a company employee research group focused on enhancing visibility, improving opportunities, and encouraging personal and professional growth for employees. In addition to encouraging participation in STEM and mentoring, she enjoys traveling and supporting her favorite sports teams. I am pleased to honor our first Women of Technology to Angela Baskerville of AT&T.
A sincere thank you to Peggy Smedley and the Specialty Publishing Media Group for this 2020 Women in Technology Award. I am honestly blown away. It's the last thing I expected to see in my inbox as I was going through a harrowing day. So thank you. I'd like to also thank Peggy and Specialty Publishing for being relentless, because it would have been very easy to table this year's notion of highlighting women in technology considering the current climate and this raging pandemic that we're in the middle of. So thank you. Where our technology is definitely fulfilling for me, my passion is actually women in technology and ensuring that we are mentoring young women in STEM and exposing girls so that they understand that this is a possibility. So I congratulate the rest of the honorees today. It's exciting to be included in such a special group. And thank you for helping me to show young women and girls that they will see themselves and they can see themselves in the room. Because young girls who dream dreams grow up to be women with vision. Thank you again so much for this award.
The next Woman of Technology has strengthened American manufacturing through innovative and well-executed strategies. She oversees all of the technology investment, partner relationships, and project execution for more than 90 million portfolio of advanced manufacturing technology. Quite poignantly, manufacturing has always been at the heart of her work. I am very pleased to honor our next Woman of Technology Award to Chandra Brown of Mxd.
I am so honored to be among this list of phenomenal Women of Technology winners. At MXD, the nation's National Digital Manufacturing Institute, we help innovative manufacturers forge their futures. Digital technologies and IoT are absolutely critical for economic success, especially in these rapidly changing times. What I love so much about this award is that it also recognizes how we are forging the future for women in this field. I believe so strongly in mentorship and being a champion for women in their early and mid-career, so we can see more and more women eventually become CEOs and on board of directors. Thank you so much to Connected World and Peggy Smedley for shining a light on the progress women are making in advancing the industry and each other.
This next individual is a believer in collaboration and teamwork and is a champion of gaining an outside-in perspective from customers, partners, and analysts. She has played a key role in launching new concrete admixtures and examines global megatrends that will impact customers. Two big ones are the need for sustainable building products and the ongoing struggle contractors face finding skilled leadership. I am pleased to honor our next Woman of Technology Award to Peng Chan of GCP Applied Technologies.
Thank you, Connect the World, for this great honor and for all the work that you do to foster a culture of digital transformation. I am truly humbled to receive this Women of Technology Award alongside such exceptional women across our industry. I would like to thank GCP for all the opportunities it has given me and for everyone on my team who has made this honor possible. I'm fortunate to spend each day focused on work that I love and to work with a group of people who are incredibly talented and dedicated. They continually discover new ways to apply technology that make our customers' jobs easier. I look forward to even more innovations to come in this digital space. Thank you once again for this great honor.
Hi, I'm Randy Dirth, President and CEO of GCP Applied Technologies. It is my distinct honor to be congratulating two very important members of our GCP team, Jyothi Seth and Peng Chan, and congratulating them for being named 2020 Women of Technology winners from Construct Tech magazine. Not only are Jyothi and Peng excellent leaders in our organization, but they're also very strong proponents of promoting technology and emerging technology in our industry. So Jyothi and Peng, on behalf of all of us at GCP, your entire family here, congratulations and well done.
This next individual is responsible for driving business strategy and leads her global supply chain organization. She brings years of experience in manufacturing, engineering, operations, quality and productivity improvements, business process, and strategic developments to her role. A big focus of hers is supply chain talent development and leading the transformation of global supply chain and fulfillment models. I am pleased to recognize our next Women of Technology Award to Annette Clayton of Snyder Electric. With passions that include building high-performing teams by aligning skills and career aspirations, this next person is a driven leader who positions teams to excel. In her role, she leads strategy development and execution across hardware and software and has applied her experience to drive cross-domain and cross-industry innovation. Her superpower is growing new businesses from inception to expanding compound annual growth rate. I'm very pleased to honor our next Woman of Technology Award to Lynn Comp of Intel.
Hello, my name is Lynn Comp, and I'm so honored to be listed among the Connected World Women of Technology for 2020. I just want to say thank you so much for Peggy Smedley for her continuing work in advancing women in leadership. Thank you again.
Having founded her company in 1979 with the objective to help people get well, stay well, and help future generations be healthier, the next woman leads a company that supports the medical records of more than 250 million patients. Here is a huge feat. Her company has never raised capital or made an acquisition, and it develops all of its software in-house. In addition to leading this company well, she has also signed a giving pledge and has agreed to eventually gift 99% of her stake to a private charitable foundation. We are pleased to give the next Women of Technology Award to Judy Faulkner of Epic Systems Corporation. With a history of leveraging prevailing and emerging technologies, exposing opportunities, and empowering innovative approaches, the next woman is successful at strategizing and leading organizations in the pursuit of competitive advantage through digital transformation. Her impact in manufacturing stretches from the factory floor to the C-suite. And if you ask her, she would say she is proudest of the teams and the people she has worked with. I'm excited to recognize our next Woman of Technology Award to Peggy Gullick of Adco.
It is an honor and a privilege to be considered one of Connected World's top women in innovation, technology, and IoT. I'm especially inspired by the commitment to excellence from the women that I share this title with. I'm thrilled to receive the award in 2020, the beginning of a decade of high ambitions and actions for greater diversity and inclusion in the workforce. The world is realizing that speeding up the pace of diversity is leading to improved financial performance, and technical innovation is playing a crucial role in almost every sector. I've been fortunate to work for a forward-thinking company with strong leadership and the most incredible global team of big thinkers and value drivers in the industry. We cannot stop until women's participation in innovation and technology is not the exception, but is truly the norm. I thank you again for this great recognition.
As a member of the leadership team, the next woman helps direct all aspects of information technology, R&D, and human resources. A board-level strategist and visionary, she is energized by complex challenges and is passionate about enhancing operational excellence to accelerate market share growth. Bringing both technology and empathy to her role, she is also involved in a number of organizations locally that feature women in technology. I am pleased to recognize our next Woman of Technology Award to Mitzi Cuomo of Nationwide. Known for her excellence in delivering results, the next Woman of Technology is a native of Oklahoma and a veteran in the mobility industry. She is responsible for growth and profitability of a security portfolio encompassing network, premise, cloud, and mobility security products, threat management, and consulting. Her passion for science and technology has led her to mentor young leaders inside and outside her organization. I'm honored to give the next Woman of Technology Award to Denisa Lambden of AT&T Cybersecurity.
I'm incredibly honored to be recognized alongside such amazing women. Thank you.
The next Woman of Technology has incorporated data management disciplines into corporate DNA and is a champion of embracing new technologies and initiatives. Recently, she led efforts to expand the company's cloud big data analytics platform ecosystems to include on-premises and data platform as a service architecture. This woman also serves as an IT executive leader for a global community forum focused on collaboration, career development, mentoring, and information sharing. We are pleased to give the next Woman of Technology Award to Junann Lanigan of Western Digital.
Hi, I'm Junann Lanigan, Senior Director and Global IT Leader for Western Digital's Enterprise Data Management Practice. EDM's scope spans across all business functions and all data types globally and focuses on data governance, enterprise performance management, and our big data ecosystem supporting AI, machine learning, and IoT analytics. I'm honored to be alongside this esteemed group of women who have been selected as Connected World's top Women of Technology and IoT 2020. Thank you for the recognition and congratulations to everyone for this outstanding achievement and for making a profound impact in this field on behalf of all women around the world.
The next woman's credos include good leadership compounds by lifting power of many wings we achieve. My humility and willingness to learn makes all things possible. And the next thing is the best thing. With more than 25 years of experience building new business from the ground up in healthcare and high tech, she leads a digital healthcare company pioneering products. She is also active in local and national organizations that support entrepreneurialism and women in business. We are pleased to give the next award to Lisa Levin of Amcare, a subsidiary of Answer Innovation.
Thank you, Peggy and Connected World, for this incredible honor. To be among these award winners is both humbling and inspiring. From my earliest memory, I've had a passion to serve seniors, a segment of our population that is all too often overlooked yet deserves the greatest amount of respect and attention. This passion has led me to found Amcare, a digital health company that is changing the way the world cares through the development of products that enable remote care and medication assistance where care is needed most, in the home. At Amcare, we believe in the right balance of high touch and high tech can support a community of family and professional caregivers who can work together to increase independence and vitality for older adults, as well as people with chronic and mental health conditions. Never before has there been a need for an effective conduit of connectedness and remote care. Amcare is humbled and ready to tackle this enormous responsibility. Thank you again for your acknowledgement and for your support. I am grateful and I am honored.
With a desire to continuously learn new things, the next winner is passionate about cybersecurity and protections against cyber attacks. Her tenure at her company has seen 3 acquisitions, and she helps set the tone for product innovation and aligns products with the current and emerging trends in the industry. In her spare time, she continues to build on that desire to learn by reading and spending time outdoors. I'm elated to honor the next Woman of Technology to Kim Loy of Acre.
I'm honored to be named among the 2020 Women of Technology Award recipients in what is shaping up to be a unique year for so many of us. Throughout my career, I've seen more and more women enter the high-tech space, bringing talent for management, product development, research, and strategic vision to their roles. I've been fortunate enough to have a number of women who I look up to as mentors and leaders who have helped me grow into the professional I am today. I'm also grateful for the opportunities that have allowed me to take on leadership roles and make decisions about the innovations being developed in the security industry. Being in technology has taught me that so much of what we do is not only building products, but solving the challenges of organizations through careful collaboration and a shared vision for the future. Thank you again for this honor.
A key skill set of the next woman is aligning different areas of the business to be able to deliver the latest IoT technology that customers are looking for. She is not afraid to ask questions, which enables her to set project direction and then ensure the team stays on the right path. Her responsibility is to run new product development, projects focused on endpoints, gateways, and cloud IoT devices, and expand the reach of the cloud services. I am honored to give the next Woman of Technology Award to Diana Lumen of Multitech.
Hi Diana and Carol, Stefan here. I'm very pleased and happy that your contributions and talents are being recognized in this way. I hope that this award will give you some well-deserved recognitions here at Multitech and across the IoT industry. Thank you for everything you do for us and for inspiring women in technology across the globe. On behalf of all of us here at Multitech, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm honored to be receiving the Women of Technology Award. First and foremost, I want to thank my parents, my husband, and my 3 boys. I love you all. Thank you for teaching, supporting, and pushing me to be the woman I am today. Second, I want to thank the amazing women I work with at Multitech. Your expertise and knowledge has guided me in my career path. Thank you for the advice you have given me over my career.
Congratulations, Mom, I love you. Congratulations, Mom, I love you.
The next woman was one of 4 founders when her company started in the basement roughly 15 years ago. Today, she drives the product vision, strategy, and roadmap for all product development and is a member of several key industry organizations in the rail industry to drive standardization and change. Also, she has been part of key discussions with current government regulators regarding proposed video legislation on rail locomotives in the United States and Canada. We are pleased to give the next Woman of Technology Award to Lisa Mata of Whitetronics, LLC. With the goal of satisfying stakeholders and speaking the language of trade industry users, the next winner has provided leadership in major company transformations and migrations as the technology industry has moved to be agile. She manages a large team of all her peer technology leaders and is charged with implementing technologies to boost processing speeds and accelerate transformation. In her spare time, she has founded a nonprofit effort for teens and a program to support orphans. We are pleased to give the next Woman of Technology Award to Heather Millam of Travelport.
Thank you very much for such an honor. I've always enjoyed technology because it provides a constant opportunity to learn, but also allows me to give back by helping guide others to do their best, to achieve the unthinkable. The most fulfilling experience has been identifying someone who has great potential and giving them the support they need to accomplish their goals. I want to thank my family, my parents, husband, and children for always believing, encouraging, and supporting me in my endeavors, while also reminding me to maintain balance in my priorities. I also want to thank all the mentors and team members, as without them, success would not be possible. I have 2 sayings that I try to use as a guiding light in my career. Don't hold yourself back because of fear of failure, as you cannot succeed if you do not try. And always see change as an opportunity, either to grow, learn, or be involved in something amazing. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this group of phenomenal women being honored here today.
This woman has a passion for creating a work environment where every employee thrives and is valued. She believes that driving an efficient and fiscally responsible firm starts with happy employees who are passionate and motivated to come to work every day. She oversees and leads coaches by leveraging technology to create greater efficiencies in communication. She also heads the Diversity and Inclusions Committee at her company, and she is the co-founder of its Women in Leadership Initiative. Please join me in congratulating the next Woman of Technology, Whitney Merrill of Lavongo.
Wow, thank you for this recognition. I could have never imagined standing here today as a Women of Technology Award winner. All of my thanks goes to the passionate, driven, and inspiring women who have supported me and pushed me to be better. I wouldn't be successful and we wouldn't be doing hard things if we weren't doing them together. Thank you.
The next woman is responsible for guiding a large health system and is pioneering value-based care while spearheading transformation. Her company is responsible for a unique data-driven care coordination platform to proactively address patients' social and behavioral health needs in addition to their medical needs. Her vision and collaborative leadership style helps to guide this innovation in healthcare. I am pleased to honor our next Woman of Technology Award to Dr. Janice Nevin of Christiana Care.
Hello, I'm Dr. Janice Nevin, President and CEO of Christiana Care. I'm deeply honored to receive the 2020 Women of Technology Award among so many distinguished women who are leading innovation today. As one of the most dynamic healthcare providers in the United States, Christiana Care is committed to making a positive impact on health for everyone in all the communities we serve. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the need to rapidly transform how we deliver care. And at Christiana Care, we were already well on our way in that journey. Through our CareVio virtual care platform and a strategy guided by our values of love and excellence, we're building a future in which all care that can be done in the home will be, and all care that can be digital will be. Technology creates the potential for a new model of healthcare that's data-driven, hyper-personalized, effective, affordable, and achieves health equity. Through these challenging times, I'm optimistic that we will build a better, healthier tomorrow. Thank you again for this recognition.
Having graduated summa cum laude with a degree in computer engineering and a concentration in AI, this woman leads a very strong team of business and market analysts, product, tech, and program managers. She also understands that connections rarely come as a matter of course, and that is why she is proactive. She is a strong advocate for causes in education and women in technology, with a keen focus on leadership. When she's not working, she enjoys running, being outside, and spending time with her husband and daughters. I am honored to recognize the next woman of technology, to Jenny Panhorst of Intel.
I'm honored to be selected for a 2020 Women in Technology Award. I'm very grateful to work every day with people who are leaders in their industry, but are also very passionate about the change that we're driving. Networking communications technology is definitely undergoing a transformation, but what's most exciting is the innovation that's happening in edge computing. When we look at the opportunity in edge computing, we can see so many exciting use cases that are emerging, from industrial automation to revolutionary retail experiences to smart everything. But what's most exciting to me is that edge computing forms a platform for innovation for all the use cases that we haven't yet dreamed of. I look forward to being part of this exciting revolution and looking back 10 years from now to see everything that's been innovated and invented. Thank you so much, Peggy and team, for recognizing women in leadership and technology in this manner, and congratulations to all the other award recipients.
This next individual recognizes the elevator industry has been historically antiquated. In her role, she drives digitization efforts and helps create and nurture ideas that go from concept to commercialization. She has been involved in robotics interfaces and launch, which allows robots to use elevators like human passengers, and is currently involved in Industry 4.0 initiatives. A mechanical engineer at heart, with a passion for looking beyond what is in front of her, she pursues innovation to propel her company forward. Congratulations to the next woman of technology, Allison Powers of ThyssenKrupp Elevator.
Hi, this is Allison Powers with ThyssenKrupp Elevator. Thank you so much for this honor and this recognition. I really feel appreciative to be among the list of names of amazing women doing great things in some outstanding companies. Thanks to Connected World for putting on this event and uplifting minority talent and women talent. And thank you most importantly to my organization, ThyssenKrupp Elevator, and all of my team members that are doing some amazing things for our industry. Thanks to also my team members and my leadership for allowing me the opportunity to grow within the company. That means to succeed, that means to fail, and I appreciate the support very much. Thank you.
Allison, congratulations on your Women of Technology Award. Your passion, your drive, your spirit, your ability to work with people has been instrumental in transforming ThyssenKrupp Elevator into the digital technology leader it is today. So on behalf of your ThyssenKrupp Elevator family, congratulations on this much-deserved recognition.
This next woman's list of accomplishments encompasses working on connected vehicle platforms, Azure Maps, smart cities, and perception models. She also spends her time advising directors at Stanford University with the mission to help transform disruptive technology into practical opportunities for research. Another venture of hers is to support and strengthen nonprofits that are tackling challenges in the community while also helping individuals become more effective philanthropists. I am honored to recognize our next Woman of Technology Award to Tara Pakria of Microsoft. The next Woman of Technology has developed strategies focused on supporting law enforcement and public safety objectives and leads a team delivering technologies to federal, state, and local public safety agencies. In her role, she drives business growth and financial management, as well as client relationship management and program support. Having spent more than 3 years as a board member for the Women's Center, she is an advocate for women. She is one of those amazingly smart transformational leaders. I am pleased to give the next Women of Technology Award to Stacy Schwartz of AT&T.
I'm absolutely honored to be selected as the winner of the Connected World Women of Technology Award for 2020. I'm incredibly proud of what AT&T and FirstNet have been able to accomplish. FirstNet, the nation's only public safety broadband network, is designed for first responders and those that support them. As we have all been dealing with this unprecedented public health crisis, I'm honored to lead the FirstNet team, providing critical communication capabilities to frontline first responders, including emergency medical workers and healthcare personnel. I owe this recognition to my amazing team, the network of leaders supporting me, and to my incredibly understanding family and friends who have supported me throughout. Thank you so much again for this incredible award.
Before joining this industry, the next woman was involved in teaching undergraduate chemistry and now has spent some 20 years in innovation and product development. She works actively to understand the current needs of the industry and translates that into product attributes. She is truly one of the industry's most authentic executives who cares deeply about sharing the knowledge she has garnered with the next generation of leaders. When she's not working, she enjoys cooking, where she loves to mix ideas from the various cuisines to create her own recipes. Congratulations to the next Woman of Technology, to Judy Seth of GCP Technologies.
Hello everyone. I want to start out by thanking Connected World for providing this wonderful recognition. This also provides a forum for everyone who seek to apply technology to our industry. I'm honored and humbled to accept this award on behalf of GCP Applied Technologies. This recognition would not have been possible without the support of many people who were contributing to the technology to advance our industry. First and foremost, my teammates and my coworkers who worked with me throughout the journey and providing solutions to our customer needs. Secondly, my managers and my mentors who coached me and challenged me to never give up and continue to look at solutions into new technologies. And lastly, my family who stood by me in every way to reach this milestone. Thank you.
The next woman's resume includes engineer, author, speaker, and mom of 3 young girls. Her passion lies in creating an engineering cultural revolution where each person is valued for the specific skills she brings to the table. She believes this starts with the individual engineers owning their strength and using them to carve out their own path, and she inspires them to do so. I am pleased to award our next Woman of Technology Award to Stephanie Slocum of Engineers Rising.
I am honored to be the recipient of this award and am grateful to be in the company of so many trailblazing women. I worked in engineering for years before starting my own company to empower women in engineering. The first time I showed up at a networking event and told someone I used to work with about my new business, he looked at me and said, "Is there really a market for that?" And so, I want to thank those who have believed with me that women matter in technology, that the status quo is busted and are working to change it, and that the world is better when women use their voices to become leaders in our connected world. I want every person watching to know that you are powerful. And there's nothing standing in your way except your own imagination and having the courage to forge your own unique path in the face of any doubters you might encounter. For those who have supported my work, I am truly grateful for all that you have done. Thank you.
This next individual contributes to the growth of digital healthcare and has spent most of her career focusing on innovation and technology. She has been an integral member of her company from the early startup years to post-IPO, and she has guided the company in multiple acquisitions to broaden the scope of chronic conditions. She serves on Diversity and Inclusion Committee and co-led the design of the Women in Leadership program. I'm very pleased to honor our next Women of Technology Award to Dr. Anastasia Toles of Lavongo.
Thank you. I am truly honored to be included on the list of this year's Connected World Women of Technology. I am humbled by the acknowledgement of my achievements, and I am motivated now more than ever to continue to drive innovation in my career and inspire other women along the way. Thank you.
With a reputation for cultivating innovation, building high-performance teams, and collaborating with stakeholders, this next individual is responsible for strategy, product management, engineering, and go-to-market. And she does all of this while keeping the focus on compassion for the customer. She is one of those leaders working to pave the way for the next generation of workers. In her spare time, she is an avid runner. I'm very pleased to recognize our next Woman of Technology Award winner, to Alvira Wallace of SAP.
What matters to enterprises, what matters to customers, is that they get business outcomes, that they can harvest results from their investments in technology and into software. I'm very pleased and humbled to have been nominated and to have received the Connected World Women in Technology Award. I view it as a token of appreciation of the value my team, myself, and SAP deliver to our customers. What a joy.
With deep ties to Silicon Valley and a propensity for sharing hard-learned lessons at her alma mater, the next woman focuses on IoT and AI. Her contributions include developing security algorithms and leading the Internet of Things innovation at her company. In her spare time, she is an advisor, investor, venture capitalist, book author, and enjoys mentoring and advising the next generation of minority and women technologists and entrepreneurs. I'm very pleased to honor our next Woman of Technology Award winner, to Mei Wang of Palo Alto Networks.
I'm very honored and grateful to receive this prestigious award. I co-founded Zingbox to secure IoT devices. We were recently acquired by Palo Alto Networks, which is a leader in both cybersecurity and diversity. Network devices are benefiting our life and work every day. My mom had a CPAP machine to help her sleep better. It wasn't networked. Her doctor could only get updates every 6 months during office visits. My mom received a new model recently that is network connected, a typical IoT device. Her doctor can have real-time access to her machine, but so can the hackers. I'm just counting on that nobody's interested in an 80-year-old lady's sleeping patterns to even bother hacking it. Women are using IoT. We need women to develop IoT solutions as well. I really hope to see more women in technology. Thank you.
With a passion for automated driving and the associated technologies, it is no wonder this woman has a history for working in telecommunications, automotive, mobile devices, and semiconductor. She has led automated driving efforts, global new growth strategies for embedded and aftermarket software products, and cloud-based automotive and consumer services. She is also responsible for engineering the first cross-country drive of a fully autonomous vehicle. She is also the inspiration to the next generation. I am very pleased to honor Kathy Winter of Intel.
Thanks so much for this great award. I'm really honored to be included on a list with such impressive women. I'm actually going to take this award back and share it with my team of amazing people at Intel, working to make the world a safer place for autonomous vehicles. So thanks again, and I hope we can go out and inspire lots of other young women to get into the tech world. Thanks.
Next, let's take a few moments to recognize the 2020 Women of IoT and Marketing. Telling the tale of the Internet of Things is not an easy task, but these ladies do it with ease. Now let's award those in attendance tonight. This woman's ability to engage distributor, partners, OEMs, end user customers, and employees is one of the ways she stands out from the crowd. In her current role, she is responsible for demand generation, value proposition, development, segment marketing, digital customer experience, and communities. Her expertise spans many areas, including analytics, as she is a results-driven executive. Please join me in congratulating the first Women of IoT Marketing Award to Monique Elliott of Schneider Electric.
It is an honor to receive this award today, and it is a privilege to be included with such an esteemed group of marketing professionals. I do hope that this achievement encourages other women in marketing, in technology, to really think beyond and to push the boundaries. I'd like to thank Connected World for this recognition.
The next woman has experience that includes working as a VP of marketing at the Oakland Raiders and Intel, and she initially started her career at Apple. Today, she leads messaging on technology integrations with devices such as Amazon Alexa and smartwatches. She is an executive, sponsor, and co-founder of the Women in Leadership group at her company, which was inspired by her creation of the She Powers Health Award program. Please join me in congratulating the next Woman of IoT Marketing Award to Courtney LeClaire of Lavongo.
Hello, and thank you, Connected World, for this Women of Technology Award. I am honored to be one of this year's recipients. I've spent the last 20 years across a variety of marketing roles within some of the world's largest companies, from marketing music players and smartphones, animated characters to silicon chips, and even football games. Now, as Chief Marketing Officer for Lavongo, I'm continually inspired by our passion and our dedication toward our mission and purpose. We truly are changing the world, empowering people with chronic conditions to live better and healthier lives, which has never been more important than in today's environment. As a marketer in the technology industry, I have always been inspired to create meaningful, emotive, and impactful messaging that provide hope and purpose. Today, we sit across a bunch of fierce female women leaders who are changing the world in their own right and charting our tomorrows. Congratulations to them all, and thank you again for this award.
This woman has a unique ability to define the purpose and impact that the innovator might not see. Since launching her company, she has introduced dozens of IoT companies to market in which they have raised their funding and leadership position. But this is the achievement that speaks volumes. Adopting her daughter, who she's inspired to study science and pursue a tech-related career, who also nominated her for this award. I'm pleased to honor Donna Laughlin Michaels of LMGPR.
I'm honored to receive the 2020 Women in IoT Marketing Award, along with other trailblazers in both the technical and the marketing side, who have spent relentless hours and years working on making IoT products to become the new standard in how we work and how we live. Whether we are transporting ourselves, going to the hospital, going to the grocery store, or at universities, or in our homes, as we all work sheltered in place. IoT has become a standard in which allows us to be able to better engage and live in every facet. I personally have worked on transportation, home, security, medical, pretty much anything I can put in my home, my car, my office, or my pocket. Let's continue to encourage the next generation to study technologies and pursue degrees in technologies and advancements for a better future.
This woman brings an understanding of automotive system architecture and customer storage needs. Her day-to-day efforts have influenced the largest OEMs and automotive suppliers to design better infotainment and ADAS systems. She has also worked very hard to take gender out of the equation, supporting the next generation in engineering and in automotive. And in her free time, she enjoys spending that with her 2 little kids and in gardening. Please join me in congratulating Garima Mather of Western Digital.
Thank you, Connected World. IoT and automotive are the key areas that have the potential of transforming our lives and lifestyle as we know today. I am extremely fortunate to be playing a small part in the big transformation through the critical role that Western digital plays in this era of data. Thank you again for the recognition. It's an honor to have my name alongside the great women leaders of this industry who have consistently broken barriers and inspired many along the way. Thank you.
Our next winner was the first woman to join her company roughly 42 years ago. Yep, you heard me correctly. In this time, she has been a mentor to every woman who has crossed the threshold of that headquarters, and she is responsible for developing and executing joint and co-marketing efforts in collaboration with partners. She aligns business development, sales, and strategy, making a real difference for the company and the industry. In her spare time, she enjoys cooking, spending time with her family, and at her cabin in the lake. We are pleased to give the next Woman of IoT and Marketing Award to Carol Montour of Multitech.
Hello, everyone. Honestly, I am a little uncomfortable with this kind of recognition. I know that probably sounds strange coming from a person who has spent their entire career trying to get other people's attention for our brand and capabilities. I really don't like distracting attention from these end goals. Then again, as I learn about the accomplishments of my fellow honorees, I think that's probably the point. A lot has changed since I started in this business as Multitech's first female employee. I've seen firsthand the positive impact of women I have worked with through the years. So if it helps Multitech, and most importantly, if it inspires the women who come behind us to make a positive difference, then I accept, humbly and with gratitude, but most importantly, with encouragement for all of you. I am honored to be counted among you. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Congratulations, Carol. Everyone toast to Carol. Way to go.
We're so proud of you.
Yes, we are. Hi, Mom. Congratulations. It's well deserved. We love you very much. Good job, Carol. Good job, Grandma.
Hey, Carol. Congratulations on your award from sunny Sun Mountain Lodge.
Hey, Carol. It's Tom, your old boss. Congratulations on what you won. Well deserved. Only took you 40 years to get there. Of course, you didn't have a good mentor the first 20 years, so you were able to rebound, and very impressive. Congratulations.
Hi, Carol. Congratulations.
Congratulations, sis.
Job well done, Carol.
Hi, honey. Congratulations on your National Marketing Award.
Our final award of the evening goes to one woman who has been named in the past and who has earned her way onto the Hall of Fame list. This year's winner is a tech gal at heart who is goal-driven and has experience with strategic program management, systems and application development, and deployment, both in the private industry and the government sector. She has 3 principles that guide her both in her work life and her personal life, and I'd like to share them with you tonight. First, accountability and taking ownership and responsibility for the task assigned and delivering on commitment to customers. Next, respect for the individual and assuring that all people and employees are treated with value and respect. And finally, integrity, because there is no substitution for the truth. It is my pleasure that the 2020 Hall of Fame winner is Carlene Ailito of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security.
Good evening, everyone, and my apologies for not being there to accept this prestigious award. I am so honored to have been chosen as the 2020 Hall of Fame winner for Women of Technology. We are such a rare breed, and yet we soar in technology despite a historically male-dominated world. I accept this honor on behalf of all women who have worked tirelessly to succeed in the field of technology. As we continue to push forward, We must help the next generation of young women to achieve success in technology. I am confident that we will reach new heights and soar. Remember, whatsoever you do, do it with all your heart and with all your might. Work it early and late, in season and out of season, not leaving a stone unturned and never deferring for a single hour that which can be done just as well now. Thank you again.
Inclusive.
Inspired.
Dedicated.
Empathetic.
Customer-centric.
Persistent.
Tenacious.
Humble.
Unstoppable.
Resolute.
People first.
Pragmatic.
Optimistic.
Persistent.
Tenacity.
Curious.
Inspired.
Energized.
Persistent.
Empowered.
Valued.
Inspired.
Enterprising.
Tenacious.